Dear Mr. Trump, I heard that you alleged that illegal immigrants are slitting people's throats at midnight. Well, so that's clearly absurd. I mean, patently ridiculous. Everyone knows that the best time for slitting throats is 2 a.m. Nevertheless, you are making America great again. What I like is that you do not drone on about the economy, um, civil rights, and foreign affairs. Of course, your own affairs are far more interesting. But you tell really interesting stories about a dog and a cat in every pot. Have you checked that the same is not happening to people? Because that would put a whole sinister new interpretation on the phrase eating into your support base. Who can forget how you characterize certain states as shithole countries? And you were spot on, sir. Because, I mean, there we go. We have, egotistical leadership, nonsensical utterances, buffoonery, incompetence, and things like storming the Capitol. And that wasn't your only piece of poetry. Because again, who can forget when you threatened a certain leader? I think it might have been the guy who subsequently became your best friend, the Kim guy from North Korea. And your immortal words were, "We will rain down hellfire on you, such as you have never seen." I think you really, in terms of oratory, you're a worthy successor to the likes of Winston Churchill, John F. Kennedy, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. But despite that somewhat aggressive approach, at heart, you are a people's person. I mean, people like Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un, as fine examples of the best in humanity as you can find anywhere. And Mr. Trump, I do like your "yes, I can" approach. You would have stopped the Ukraine war in a day by your own account. I don't know what you do for the rest of the month with that prodigious talent. And my suggestion is, should you ever, heaven forbid, be done out of another election, you should head up the United Nations. And I think you'd stop all that endless bickering and round and round the Mulberry Bush type discussion and haggling, and they'd all pay their dues, of course. And once you've achieved world peace, which is absolutely inevitable by your account, then perhaps like our Mr. Zuma, you could lead the charge on the problem of moral decay around the world. You go, sir. For more straightforward comment, mainly on South Africa, but occasionally straying into other territory, read my blog, The Scuffle Continues. My books are on Amazon Kindle, Richard J. Mann. Have an absolutely splendid day. Cheers.